For some reason, whenever I start this, when I'm streaming, it pops this thing up, but I don't think this pops up when I'm not streaming. So I'm not really sure why. But anyway, VOD doesn't exist. You still need to fish. We're not fishing again. All right, the fishing's done. I've done my time. All right. So the main things I want to do this time are I'm just gonna start with it because I know I want to do this. I want to get more NPC houses, just like add like 2 or 3 levels to this thing. Also, something I really need to look into is tree automation, because I'm gonna run. Whoops. I'm gonna run out of wood, and I'm gonna run out of good trees to grow eventually. I don't remember what it's called. Tree harvester. Yes, that's what I wanted. One place will collect and replant nearby trees. Will collect wood within 50 tiles each direction. It's quite a few tiles, by the way. Will replant anything harvested. No acorns will be collected, which is fine, because it replants, so. Shame it doesn't love us. No, I already did that. I already... Oh, jeez. You're too much, Ryu. I nerfed Telperion. Nerfed as in, like, from some of the changes you made, or nerfed him even compared to, like, basic? I'm assuming you mean based on some of the changes. I actually don't remember some of the changes he made. He can cast Heal More and Power Metal. And heals a good 30% of his HP, so I obliterated his base defense and debuff. Oh, okay. I see. So we can heal a bunch, but it's even easier to just do a bunch of damage to him now, so he's still probably not very threatening. Okay, so let me just do a bit of looking around here. So what does piping take? I just make that. Probably just copper? Yeah, okay. 77. I think 1 tree harvester should be sufficient. Can I just make it now? No. What else do I need? Probably water buckets. Yes. Yeah, probably gonna need some buckets. Okay. Empty. I'm not sure why there's 2 different buckets here. This is just the vanilla bucket. I'm just... apparently it can't be used in the abyss, so, I mean, I guess that's good to know. Making an auto fisher? Nah. Is there anything else? Anything you can get? I can make an auto fisher. Jury's still out on whether or not I'll bother. Just because I don't know. I guess there's probably a bunch of really niche fishing items that I'm gonna want eventually. But like right off the top of my head, there's really not a whole lot that I need from fishing. I could though. It might be something I look into, just cause. But definitely trees. I'm gonna want something to auto harvest the trees. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, it's possible I may look into the auto fisher at some point as well. Did I just like? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I literally just flew right over it. It's like right here. This is where I wanted to go. Alright. Okay. So we got the buckets. He just randomly casts Black Hole and Debilitate, and he summons defenders and dolls and a singular mage dog, so yeah, he's annoying. Telperion can suck my ass. I mean, you could still stack him up with a bunch of debuffs, though. Which is I just love that aspect of the Telperion fight, is just stacking him with Tired, and then 9 stacks of poison and virus, and it just, the fight just sorts itself out at that point. You know, with your version, it might be a little bit harder to stay alive each turn, but it just seems... Okay, I need an axe then. No, like an actual axe. I need a, what is it, 65 or higher, so I can make one of these. Meteor. 125. Wow, that's actually pretty good axe, isn't it? Wait, what? 125. It's actually better than the pickaxe axe, at least as far as axes go, which is kind of weird. But all right. So we could do that. I just want to find something pretty cheap. 70% cobalt. Let's just do that. Okay, we should be able to make it now. There we go. Okay. So can I choose which of these items it uses? Yes, I can, actually. Oh, no, I can choose what items it doesn't use. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, tree harvester. You can one-shot him. Oh, that's right, I forgot you made him absorb poison. Well, okay, never mind. I guess you can stack him up with burn. Even more of a glass cannon. All axes can break trees, so really axe powers... Oh, no, you're absolutely right. But really all it does is just saves time mining the tree. That's like the only thing axe power even does. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Okay, I need... So it's 50 tiles in either direction, so I want just, like, the biggest wide open area. I mean, this seems pretty good for that, but this is kind of where I was envisioning I'd put my boss arena. Over there looks okay. I don't want it to be too far away, but in reality, it doesn't have to be that close. Just because it'll just kind of do its thing, and then I can just collect the wood when I need it. Over here, maybe, though, might be good. I think I want to put my mini jungle and mushroom biomes, like, in this region, just because it's close to my NPC houses. And that's also where my house is, so I don't really want to be dicking around with that too much. Okay. Sky Tree Farm. I could make more of, like, a formal tree farm. I'm really just gonna... let me get some dirt, actually. I think I can soup this up a little bit nicer. Okay, I just want to get a really big flat area. Put the dirt back for tradition's sake. Get some acorns. We're just going to kind of make a reasonably large area that's just completely flat and just grows trees. The only problem is that this is kind of in the corruption splash zone right now. But, I mean, that's probably fine. I think we can deal with that. So I'm thinking of leveling this whole bit, and then it'd be a bit more of a continuous plot of land. Like this whole region I'm thinking of just like leveling, and then instead of just this small one, I get like almost twice the real estate. Thinking something like that might be good. Wouldn't take that long. Yeah, it won't take that long. Let's do it. We can also, you know, collect a little bit of wood while we're doing it. So it's free real estate. Exactly. It's literally free. It's just sitting here waiting to be colonialized or whatever it's called. That doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't sound like a word to me right now, but I'm pretty sure that's the word. Colonized. There we go. That's the one I was thinking of. We're going to be colonized. That makes a lot more sense. Fight Hollowed and Crimson Mimic. Dude, I've killed one Hollowed Mimic. Those things are pretty rare, and I have a bit of a hard time. I think now it probably wouldn't be that bad, but I've historically had a pretty rough time taking care of those guys. Or Corrupt IDK. Yeah, it's corrupt. How have you not noticed whether or not it's Crimson or Corruption? Oh, whatever. Yeah, it's Corruption. Colonialize. It's the only one I can think of. I knew it wasn't right, but I could not think of exactly what the right one was for a bit. It's fine. We got there. We got there. Oh, I forgot those things existed. Whoops. Yeah, I guess that's fine. We want to level this out a little bit. The only downside to this is just the fact that the snow music is going to keep kicking in. But ideally, I'm going to be in a spot where it's not even going to be close enough to me to be a problem. Just make a key? What key? I'm always monitoring your streams or playing this. Yeah, I've noticed. Oh, it's fine. I'm all for multitasking. So yeah, I don't see any problems with this. Don't pay. I just assumed that you were at least vaguely paying attention one of the dozens of times I've been there, or fought Hive Mind or Eater of Worlds a bunch of times. I just assumed you would have seen by now. Key of Light or Night? I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there are items to spawn those. Oh, you're totally right. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, you like use it on a chest and then it converts them into the corresponding mimic type, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, okay. I can look into that. I don't know how valuable the stuff that they drop actually is, because I've gotten like almost none of it ever. So I don't actually really know what kind of stuff you get from that. But yeah, that might be something good to look into though. Yeah. Oh, can you not? I guess you can't destroy the projectiles. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be the base level, I think, right here that I'm mining down to. Yeah, we'll go with that. This is like very unoptimal scenario for actually doing this, by the way. But, you know, I'm trying to make it work. just without doing any, there are some time of day changing items I have access to now, so, I don't know. Maybe I'm completely frozen. Oh, also, apparently I would have died there, but I didn't because of my, that one item I have. Okay, well, that was interesting. Alright, ice golems are in this game. Okay. Well, a lot of it is ass, but they drop good gold and potions. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, that being said, I can buy pretty much any potions I want, and, I mean, gold is always going to be useful. So yeah, certainly if I come across any, I'll give them my best shot, but I'm not sure if it's something I really feel the need to try and, like, grind out or anything like that. Okay. So let's go ahead and I'm just gonna fill this in just for... There we go. I haven't gotten any of the building helping items yet, so this is gonna take a minute. Why is it? Okay. I thought it was supposed to, like, auto-place a bunch of blocks for me, but apparently not. So that worm is just like... There we go. Kind of annoying me. Just doing this just because I think it'll look a little bit neater. Some of the stuff is decent, but IDK if the mods nerf it. Yeah, that's also true, is that even stuff that was good in the original game, some of it just gets nerfed by, mostly Calamity, as far as from what I've heard at least. Oh, hello. John Cena's got him taken care of here, so I'm not too worried about it. Maybe some of it is a material. Also, yeah, I would guarantee that a fair bit of them probably are materials for something. Builder's potion. Yeah, that's something I could have. I wasn't really expecting to do all that much building. Or at least not in this little portion. But yeah, I should actually. I know I have some builder's potions. That's a good call. Is there like something? Oh, it's just a head. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so it's 50 tiles on either side. This probably is not taking full advantage of it, but it's probably pretty close. So I think that works. We can level this bit out a little bit and get a little bit more usage over here. But other than that, I think I'm pretty happy with this. Whoops. Not really what I had in mind. I could just hammer this to be what I want, right? Yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh my god, the blizzard is so obnoxious. Oh my, no, jeez, no, please. What is that? No, seriously, what the hell is that? I have no idea what that enemy just was. The ice golem spawned over here? That's not even the ice biome, you numbnuts. What are you doing? Jeez, look at this absolute clown. Alright. Alright. Oh, I guess what keeps... Oh, it's this guy. Jeez, this is quite a bit more of an undertaking than I was expecting. Alright. Last but not least, I could take care of the walls. I know I don't need to, so I'm not going to bother. I'm going to just try and put this roughly in the middle. That seems pretty good. That works for me. And then I'm just going to try and stay out of the snow biome. Alright. Just try and do what I need to do here. What the... Oh, that's rage, okay. Figure I'm going to be taking plenty of damage in the near future just because I just do, naturally. Oh my god, another ice golem. I think I have more than enough ice cores, guys. I think I'm all set, thanks. He appears to be stuck on something anyway. Alright. Nope, maybe not. Ace golem. Fucking cat wizard cast Star Blast. What have you done? Star Blast. Oh my goodness. What? Where did you even get that from? Okay. Is this such an auto place? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what optimal tree placement is, so I'm just gonna kind of throw these down and hope that it works out. Why is it not placing them? Hello? Oh, it's because it's dirt. Right, okay. Yeah, the grass hasn't fully spread yet. Alright, well, I'm just going to plant what I can. These guys definitely can't grow, by the way. Needs to be like a little bit of space between them, I'm pretty sure, for them to be able to grow at all. I really don't know for sure what the space is, but I know there needs to be something at least. Okay, I'm just gonna throw down some of these and call it a day here. Alright, this'll do its thing over time, so. We get a Zen potion. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, I mean, that being said, it's probably almost, the night's probably almost over by this point. But, oh, actually, the night is over. Yeah, it's just still raining. Rose that I made Laurelin summon many of the enemies I buffed, chompers and cats. Cat Warrior 3-shot Matt? Oh my god. What have you done? You've horribly tipped the balance of these normally weak enemies. They're gonna rise up now. We're gonna be powerless to stop them. I'm gonna keep the... no, actually, I don't want dirt. I want mud. I actually have more mud than dirt. That's kind of surprising. Don't need these. Okay, and then I need seeds. Jungle seeds. Mushroom seeds. There we go. Okay. You know what, I think I'm gonna buy a Zen potion anyway. Just cause. We live in a society. We really do, though. Honestly. It's just true. What the... Why is the guide still in here? That's a little bizarre. Alright. Also, welcome, Necro. Good to see you again, my friend. I don't know why the guide is still living in that house. I kicked him out. He just doesn't understand. Okay, right. No, what I was gonna do is I was gonna build a couple more levels of NPC houses. Just got some walls. Alright, I'm just gonna make the rest over there. Alright, we're gonna buy... I mean, really, the enemies that are spawning now are just giving me free tokens. So I guess that's fine. Yeah, alright, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. So I'm gonna make... I think there's only currently one displaced NPC. I think it's just the guide. So I think 2 extra levels should be sufficient for the time being. Pretty sure that should be fine. Okay. So we need that. We need tables. And a bunch more wall. It's probably a lot more than I needed, but I'm gonna need it eventually, so might. Okay, why is there an empty house? I know someone was living here before. It wasn't the wizard. This was definitely an occupied house. That's a little bit strange. Where's the pirate living anyway? Oh, the pirate moved to like one of the... Hold on. Moved to one of the island houses? No. Where's the pirate? Apparently he's living somewhere. Oh, he's up there. Okay. Who was living here before? What am I missing? I think it's because you have literally no other place for him to live at. I guess so. He just finds wherever he can live. I guess I'll just move the wizard up here. Oh, it lost a... Huh. I must have broken that on accident at some point. Okay, so that's why no one is living there. Alright. And then I guess the guide can move back into his house, which he's already still living in. Mutant Chomper casts acid 9 times? It just seems a little much. Seems a little harsh to me. I don't know. My defense is gone. The crab. Oh my god. Aren't they making a Crab Rave game? I couldn't... It was on April Fool's. I couldn't tell if it was an April Fool's joke or if it was like a joke announcement for a real game, for something real that just happened, that they just did on April Fool's just because it was a funny thing, but it was still something they're actually doing. I don't actually know. Mutant Chomper absorbs everything it isn't weak to. That's a lot, though. Well, what, Mutant Chomper's has, like, what, 4 weaknesses? Bomb, Thunder, Wind, Poison, Earth, and Dark. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that is 4 weaknesses. Okay. Are you... It just seems a little harsh. Alright, let's just go ahead and start doing this. I still haven't... Oh, I forgot I need to do this. I don't know why I can't just put it behind the doors. I still haven't found the stylist. Not that that's a particularly crucial NPC by any means. But it'd be good to have, so hopefully we'll stumble across her eventually. I found exactly one spider biome, and I didn't see her in it at the time. That doesn't, you know, she can appear there at any given time now that I've... where was that spider biome, actually? It was around here. Pretty sure. Or it was maybe down... Ah, there it is. Yeah, it's right here. Web. So she could be in here. This is the only spider biome I've actually found. So she could very well be in that biome. Can you put markers on the map? No. Oh, shit. Not what I meant to do. God, that's so cheesy. I'm just making sure there isn't another one. I don't think so. Alright. Jeez. Alright. Yeah, so I actually think I will go investigate that in a little bit, just cause I would like to get all the NPCs moved in when possible. Good thing Soul Eater literally kills everything that hits Matt. Mother Earth gave them all regen. Wait, what? Soul Eater kills everything that hits Matt. Mother Earth gave them all regen. Mother Earth gives regen now? I didn't know you changed any of the skills around. Or is it one of the does one of the enemies cast Mother Earth that gives regen? I don't remember. I don't recall the exact scenario that you're describing. It's like, I swear most attacks have a difference when the enemy casts them versus when you cast them, so I'm never really sure. Mother Earth gave regen for foes. Right, okay. I always forget about that. These little details like that. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we got more than enough walls. Oh. Okay. And bless for characters. Right, okay. That part I didn't remember. Hey there, hey Fabrizio, good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. How have you been? It feels like it's been a minute. As far as being in stream chat, at least. Alright. So we're gonna throw some shit in these houses and then we'll be good to go. Shouldn't have to worry about NPC houses for a fair while now. Oops. Freaking Laurelin and Telperium casting annoying enemies. Now why why did I do this? I don't really know, to be honest. That's kind of a, you're gonna have to look inwards for the answer to that question, to be perfectly honest. I've got absolutely no idea what you're planning right now. Also, now seems like a good time as any. I really like to organize these NPCs. They're at this point they really just live in whatever houses they happen to move in at, but maybe right now I don't feel like doing it just because there's kind of a lot. But I'd like to try and work out a general organization for these guys. Like, for example, there's like 3 potion NPCs, so I'd like to move all of them together. I'd like to move the, like, almost worthless cosmetic NPCs, like, as far up to the top as I can. Like the party girl, the stylist, the painter. Yeah, so stuff like that I want to take care of eventually, but maybe not right this second. What do I want to make the... So I think I'm going to build one house in a small mushroom biome and one house in a small jungle biome. And then for, like, the jungle one, I don't have anyone I want to live there permanently. But, like, for example, if I want to get something from the witch doctor, I can move the witch doctor over there. Because I think some NPCs... I think multiple NPCs have specific, like, jungle selling... or jungle items. So ideally, I'd have access to all of those. Or I'd be able to switch in any of those if I happen to want them. And Leafy Chomper crashed the game. Nice. Well, that's good. Always keeps things interesting, I feel like. Jeez. Alright, let's... I just want to see what kind of blocks I have in here that I can build houses out of. I have some green bricks. What do I have for mushrooms? 124. Because I know I can make mushroom blocks. Can I? Or can you just place mushrooms down? I can't remember. No, you just place these down. Okay. I mean, that seems like a fitting choice for this. So we can do that. And then brick. We have some green bricks, which we could use for the jungle house. All right. That all seems logical enough to me. We'll do the houses after we kind of outline the areas. Let me just set this stuff up. Okay. Does the glitch have an attack where it closes the game? I don't think so. It would be fitting if it did, but also very inconvenient for a game like this. I haven't modded glitch yet. That would be an interesting thing to add. I feel like that would just be such a pain in the ass, though. It's just a massive inconvenience. It would be interesting maybe to have it, like, as an attack. I think you'd have to limit an attack like that very heavily. Maybe make it so that, like, when it's below 20% HP, or, like, around the 10 to 20% range, it, like, can charge up, you know, maybe even, like, multiple turns of charge up. Probably just one. And then the next turn, it uses an attack that does something along those lines. That's, like, the only way it would be kind of, like, oh, maybe okay. What's the next boss here? Probably gonna go for the Brimstone Elemental. Right now, I'm just doing mostly house building stuff. What time of day is it? Oh, it's 3:30 p.m. Okay. I'm trying to think, because right now I want to get a small mushroom and a small jungle biome. I don't want them too close, because I don't want them dicking around with my NPCs here. So I'm thinking this, like, plot of land over here is going to be part jungle, part mushroom. Maybe this mountain could be mushroom, but it's just kind of close. Could potentially make use of this cave as well, but again, I just don't want enemies from those biomes leaking into where my NPCs live, because that'd just be kind of annoying. So that's why I'm inclined to kind of throw it more over here. I don't know how much of a particular resource you need to transform it into a certain biome. So I'm thinking one house could be, like, down here, and then another one could be over there. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is kind of shitty terrain for it, though, to be perfectly honest. But this just seems like the best place to put it. Yeah, alright. I want the bigger... Obviously, the bigger one needs to be mushroom, because I don't actually care about the jungle biome itself. I really just want it... the only reason I want the jungle biome is for the NPC. The mushroom biome has some inherent worth on its own. So I'm thinking I just kind of, like, stuff the jungle biome kind of far to the side. Probably the one over here. And then, just kind of go from there. So let's just start doing it. Let's just start leveling this. I'm going to put a couple layers of mud blocks just so it looks a little nicer. And then, excuse me. And then we can just throw our house. And hopefully we can get enough jungle biome so that it actually counts. Because, like, I don't actually know how much you need for it to count as a jungle biome. I have absolutely no idea. Okay. We're just going to kind of widen a bunch of this stuff and just put throw some mud around and see how it looks, basically. That's kind of how I do these biome transformations, is I just kind of like make a bunch of room and just kind of put them on top of the dirt, basically. So that's probably alright. So we can make this whole circle thing. Jungle, perhaps. I realize that when a foe uses magic, it can either cast a spell or cast a type of spell and attach the spell to that type. I made it so that I said to cast a type, but to just cast the spell, so the game died. Multi-spells must have a spell. What do you mean by multi-spells? I think I'm not sure I'm fully following right now. This little overhang is pretty cool. I kind of want to replace that, so I'm trying to remember that it was there. Here, let's just start replacing some of the mud now, I think. Alright. Seems good. I'm gonna go ahead and just plant one of these jungle grass seeds right now, just so it can start doing its thing while I'm working on the rest of this stuff. Alright. Oh, okay. Need to be a little careful that I don't overwrite that seed. Let me just do it manually for a little bit. Alright. That seems fine now. Okay. Multi-spells target all allies. Random multi-spell hits random allies X amount of times. Okay. Okay. I think I see. So that's like the multi-hit? Like the multi-hit type stuff that the enemies can use? Multi-spells target all allies. So when you say allies, do you mean allies as in the enemy's allies, or allies as in you? As in, like, the player characters? I made it so it casted a multi-spell without changing it to cast a multi-spell. That certainly sounds like a problem. At the very least, I can agree on that. That sounds like something that would cause a problem. Alright. Oh, it's nighttime, apparently. Okay, that's fine. So let's just kind of have it come up to here. I guess that'll be good enough. Hopefully. I have no idea if it'll be good enough, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let me put some more seeds around here just to get the ball rolling on this. I'll probably put the house like down here or maybe up on top. Actually, on top of here would probably be the most convenient spot. Since I think I am going to turn this whole little island into jungle. I don't need that much jungle, but I kind of want it to look a bit nice, so we'll go for that, I think. Success for EBF talk on a Terraria stream. I mean, right now I'm really not doing anything interesting, so I was fully hoping that we would have something, at least something else to talk about. 'Cause this is in my opinion, at least, this is not the most interesting Terraria content. I wouldn't say is for me, at least personally. I'm not a big fan of building in this game. I mean, in most games, I'm pretty bad at them, but especially in Terraria. Oh my goodness. Jeez, I really wish I had some sort of prolonged flight. I can't wait until I get the UFO. It's just so useful. Okay, let's go ahead and put at least one seed over here. Example, I made Mutant Chomper cast a random multi-spell, changed it to acid, and made it hit 9 times. Okay. So it casts a random multi-spell, but it didn't have a multi-spell. The only spell it had was acid. Is that the problem? And acid isn't a multi-spell? Is that kind of where the issue is stemming from? Because I do want to get into this eventually, so I'm really trying to understand what's happening right now. As best as I can, at least. Alright, let's... Yeah, that's the thing is, like, you know, this, like, Moab thing is nice for the mount, but, like, as far as actual wings go, it's kind of shit, because it actually has no prolonged flight at all. Literally, all it is just, like, the, it's just the jumps. So it's kind of a pain to actually use for situations like this, at least. I made Mutant Chomper correct because it naturally casts acid 2 times. Okay. Okay, so that one was right. Alright, alright. Okay. See, I forgot that the Leafy Chomper is the one that crashed. Okay, sorry. Let's put one of these down here. Okay. Try and level this out a bit. And this whole thing, I want most of this to end up being mushroom. I'm not sure what I want to do with this, because, like, this is a really... this is not a good place to actually grow big mushrooms. But it might be good enough. We'll see. I made Leafy Chomper multi-spell his root attack, and I didn't change it to modify that attack. Okay. Okay. That seems fairly sensible. I think. Ish, at least. I have a vague enough understanding of it. This I'm gonna fill this in a little bit, I think. So I'm gonna put a house here, on like a little house on top of this. So I don't really want it to be this like horrible, unworkable shape. I want it to be a little bit nicer. So let's do more of like a gradual ramp like that. Okay. And then level this out a little bit. Alright, this is about the extent that I want to put the jungle, but I'm just hoping it's enough. It's my only concern is that it's actually enough jungle to work. If not, I mean, I could just expand it to the left without it being too inconvenient. So that's not a huge deal either way. Whoops. Okay. Zen Potion might have been a good call here, but there's not that many enemies, so it's not the worst thing I've had to deal with. Alright, this seems good enough. A couple more seeds, just to make the growing a little faster. Where did that... Oh, I put that here. Whoops. Alright. I'm just copying and pasting Telperian's spell modifications and placing the foe's ID into it and changing the spell inside so it reads correctly. Just the namespaces. Okay. What? Okay. So the jungle already is kind of working, I see. That's good. It didn't take a whole lot of finesse. Oh, I can't believe how little you actually need for it to count it as a jungle biome. That's kind of interesting. Alright. So we're just gonna throw the house up here. Put it like on this level. I'm not gonna make it that big. It'll be like a little bit bigger than average, but not that much. How do you make... You make green torches, right? Okay. Emerald and 3 torches. Alright. I think I'll make some of those for this house as well. Alright. Whoops. Let's go for this. I don't know the exact size it needs to be. I know I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna make it a little bit, I'm gonna make it extra. So it's not that much of a concern if it's too small. Or if it's not a big deal if it's too big. Alright, let's do this. This isn't gonna make it a dungeon biome, actually, is it? Probably not. I'm not putting that many dungeon bricks down. Pretty sure that is something that can happen, though, so that's something I should keep in mind. Alright. Let's put... workbench. Do I need, like, a specific thing to actually work with these dungeon blocks? Is there not... hold on, is there actually not that much support for these dungeon bricks? Okay. Where's the dungeon bricks? I thought you could at least make, like, doors out of them. Bricks. Green bricks. Oh, because they're not craftable. They're not so that's why they're not showing up here. But, like, can you at least make walls out of them? Okay, I'm starting to think you can. Turtle. Yeah, we got some turtles showing up, so we got a little bit of jungle going on here. I thought you could at least make, like, green brick. I guess you can't make green brick walls. Okay. Alright. Are there any other backgrounds that don't look horrible? Green stucco. Green thread. Looks kind of ugly. Not a whole lot to go with here. Yeah, alright. I like the green bricks. I'll just get some, like, some stone brick walls or something, I'm not sure. The mushroom stuff, I know you can actually make everything that I would want to make out of that, so that's not an issue. I don't think I have any mahogany. I don't think I ended up collecting or really bringing any mahogany back. Oops, can you open this, please? Thanks. Not sure why those didn't stack. Okay. Shouldn't need those anymore. Stone. Well, really, I want stone bricks. But there's something else I was going to check, but I already forgot. Molly's throwing a party. Well, good for her. I'm glad. Oh, mahogany, that's what it was. Okay, I have some mahogany. 65. Okay. Alright. Okay. I could do that, actually, instead of the green brick. Might look a little bit nicer. Yeah, let me do that. And then we'll just make, like, some pretty basic stuff. Just like a table and chair, honestly. Yeah, let's just do that. Rich mahogany chair. And let's make a few green torches. We'll use one of our emeralds. We'll get a little fancy. I also think I'd like to make some blue torches. How's the map looking? Here we can double check, or we can take a look in a second. What I should do also is I should just, so we're gonna get rid of those. What I should do is I should just make the mushroom furniture while I'm here. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't know how much I'm gonna need for walls though. So I'm just gonna make those over there. Oh jeez. Okay, that's all probably fine. Yeah, there's a lot of items in this game, especially with all the mods. There's an absolute ton of items. That's why a storage system like that is absolutely necessary. Also have Laurelin set to use firecrackers. It hasn't yet, so I should probably change that. Interesting. Firecrackers on an enemy seems a little tricky, actually. Also, here's the map. It's not too bad. We got something down here I haven't explored yet, some sort of new biome. There's what is it called? The Sunken Sea, or the Abyss, I mean. That I haven't explored yet because I didn't have access. I didn't have the tools necessary to actually explore it properly last time. Yeah, alright, this is officially jungle now. That's pretty cool. It's not too, they really don't need too much of it at all, actually, for it to count. I even could have made this, I honestly probably could have just made it like this island and that would have been enough. But that's fine. Alright, let's, whoops. Oh my goodness, there we go. Alright, just do that. Hopefully I have enough. Yeah, I should have enough to make the doors and walls and all that. It just reminded me that I do need to make a door. At least one door. Maybe two, just so I can pass through it, but probably don't need to bother with all that. Actually, yeah, I think I'm just going to do the one door. Put it on this side. This is just for convenience. Let's make a door. And make some walls, not too many at a time. Mahogany walls. Let's see how that does. Okay, just a second. I think it's broken so far because Lauren hasn't used it. That's interesting. I wonder why. Seems like an innocent enough move. I'll do like maybe. Is that really not gonna work? Alright. Damn. I was hoping that was gonna work. Like 16 more or so. 3 extra? Why 3? Okay. Try to get a machine to make wheat on Minecraft. I'm not sure why the seed is consumed and nothing appears. That is, yeah, that's a little bit strange. Yeah, I have no idea why that would be happening. Oh, another counter matter just kind of appeared. Alright. Guess that's cool. Sure. I should probably fix Super Chibi Knight. I kind of destroyed her code and replaced it with some of Snowflake's. She's fine. She uses her unique attacks. Alright, I guess that's good at least. Sounds, interesting. Just replace her with Snowflake. Here, we'll do this here. Just for now, I guess. Some green torches. And we'll put one, like, here. Just because it looks nice. And so this should be suitable housing now, right? Yeah, okay. Neat. You know what? Let's center this, and then we could just make another chair. Why not? Let's get real spendy here and make a second chair. There we go. Very nice. And let's have the witch doctor move in here for now. There you go. Is that centered? Yeah, it's 2 and 2. Yeah, okay. Okay, just making sure. Because this is where the door is, I think I actually want to level this out a little bit more, just so they have a bit of room to... Maybe the door should be on the other side, actually. Nah, it's more convenient to be on the side, so I'll make it work. I'm destroying some of the jungle grass that's here, but it'll spread its way around. There's enough jungle here apparently anyway, so it'll make its way around. All right. I guess that's good enough. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Be me and talk about joining stream on time. Still fail, but I want hey, Oak. No problem at all, man. Appreciate you for coming by as always. All right, this seems fine. She has the same logic as snowflakes now. She just uses random attacks at certain HP. Okay. Changed her attacks though. Geometry. I'm pretty happy that geometry is going to be an actual attack that you can learn now. That was always one of this. That was like going to be one of the first skills that I had modded to be able to do that. So I'm pretty happy that's just a thing that's going to happen now. How was fishing stream though? Angel, who'd you change? This sounds spicy. It was Super Chibi Night is the one he's currently talking about, I believe. Super Chibi, yeah. Fishing stream was not too bad actually. It didn't end up. Most of the stream actually ended up not being fishing, just because I got pretty much whatever I had been looking for very early on, so I didn't really feel the need to do a whole lot more. So it was actually not too bad. Let's just expand. Oh my goodness. Expand this out a little bit. Is the block grab range really that bad? Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. Even spicier. Lazy, but I don't give a... I mean, yeah, it's at that point, it's like, yeah. It's just for some fun, so. Did fishing glitch help speed through? I couldn't get fishing glitch to work. I think it might have gotten patched. Either it got patched by an actual game update, or one of the mods patched it or something. Because it didn't work. I was making sure I was following the steps. I had I think Ryu was helping me figure it out. Or someone was helping me like try and get the mod or the glitch working. I couldn't get it to work. But it turns out I got I think it's the unlimited sitting duck fishing pole from whatever the mod that adds all the infinite items is. And that one, it gives you like +1 line casted for a gold frog. Where's my net? Where's my net? This thing's gonna explode in like 2 seconds. Okay. We got a gold frog. That's pretty cool. I completely lost my train of thought. Hold on. Let me think. Yeah, so you get like +1 line for every 5 fishing quests, but apparently that's like a global thing, like across like it's your global fishing quest count, because I threw it and I got like 10 lines or something. Low AFK broken, so it was pretty. I would still consider it quite successful. Yeah, that's fine. I'll pick them up later. Figure that's gonna happen. So yeah, all things considered, it still turned out pretty well. Alright, I'm gonna make one last quick pit stop back home to drop off stuff, maybe do some magnetizing, and then we're gonna make a mushroom biome, make a house there, get the truffle moved in, and then we're gonna start doing maybe some boss stuff and a little bit more exploration. What a lockbox. It's actually might be worth opening. Nope, absolutely not. Could have been though. Oh, keep these. I'll keep the dirt on me actually, just in case I want to do some more landscaping. Definitely keep these. All this stuff's pretty important. Those aren't important anymore. That we don't need. Okay. There we go. Oh, let me do this, because I know there's some stuff lying around that I want to pick up. Oh, you have a concert? Yeah, what are the details? I'm always curious about it, because you seem
quite involved in the whole band situation, so I'm always curious about that. Keith was pretty big into that in high school as well, but he mostly did like pep band, so it was like sporting events, which obviously I never went to. So, and I never really saw him in action very much. All right, so yeah, that's a lot of stuff. What is this? Raincoat zombie banner. How absolutely wonderful. Eskimo pants. Allows touching cold water without freezing. Well, that's not even in the game anymore, so, alright. I guess that's good. Play viola. Ooh, fancy. Very fancy. Oh, there they are. If I can ever join in on a Risk of Rain 2 game in stream and in voice chat, expect me to possibly play Sweden on my violin. Your viola woza. Violins are petty and hog everything. Alright, yeah, I think the thing is, Keith's on break now, so Keith's probably going to be joining us for those streams as well. So I might need to do like a poll for our Risk of Rain 2 viewers, because at this point, you know, I don't get a ton of new viewers playing that, but we do have a good handful of regulars who like to... Right. A fair bit of regulars that like to tune in for those. So I'd like to know, actually, if you guys would be willing to try the whole, sorry, what is it? The Risk of Rain 2 multiplayer mod that lets you have, like, a bunch more players. I gotta see how many people are interested in that. Like, how many people would be willing to do... Because everyone has to get the mod. That's the only downside. If it wasn't for that, I would have done it in a heartbeat. But, like, everyone needs to have the mod to be able to do that. But it might be something we want to look into, just because the amount of people we have to play with it's getting to the point where it might very well consistently be above 4 pretty soon. So and I want to make sure that everyone's able to get in on that when they want to. 16-player NG game. Dude, that's the dream, man. That's the dream right there. I'm like one of 2 in my orchestra level from my school that aren't. Derplings are spawning, yeah. Minor issue, but it was gonna happen eventually, so not really a whole lot I can do about that. I'm trying to see how I want to do this. I think I might leave some of this a little bit more open and have it like be multi-leveled. That might actually be pretty cool if there's enough room for the big mushrooms to spawn at least, which there should be. I think we might do that. No need to poll. The results will be guaranteed. 0%. Oh my god. Oh, hey Cyber. Just in time for the Risk of Rain 2 hate, I see. Well timed there, I guess. How you doing, man? Good to see ya. Good to see you, though. All that aside. Alright, guess we'll just kind of start filling some of this in. This I'm gonna level out a little bit. I think just so that we have a more, like, flat area to actually have them grow in. A little bit easier. I wonder if the auto tree harvest actually works with, like, mushrooms and other stuff like that. I think it should, by all means, because I mean they pretty much function the exact same as trees, so it probably does. But can't really be too sure until I try it. All right. So we're gonna set like a new base level, I think here. We're just gonna fill in a bunch of this for now. This autofilling is just not as effective as I would have liked it to be perfectly honest. I want to, but time zones suck. Yeah, that's another... What the hell? Jumped on that like one single block up there. Yeah, time zones tend to lead to problems around here by all means. So yeah, I've gotten like no clay in this world. I only just remember that clay even exists. Yeah, a little unfortunate, but I try and accommodate as many people as we can, at least. Beetlejuice! Let's go to, like, this level, I think, and... If we leave it pretty open up top, which... It's just rude. It's just rude what's going on over there. It's not quite close enough to reach me, thankfully. But, I just don't appreciate the sentiment, really. Actually, I kind of want to have this curved a little bit. Just... Yeah, I'm not trying to make this look completely hideous, if I can help it. Like that, have a little bit of a inwards curve. Okay, this is gonna be the annoying part to fill in because I'm gonna have to
here and do something like this. Party time's over. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Party girl, jeez. Avengers Endgame. I really wish Derplings were more. Yeah, even with all these mods, I'm like 90% sure actually that they still actually drop. They drop absolutely nothing of use. Like at all. I don't understand why. It's kind of weird to me that none of the mods added anything for them. Here, let's do a bit of an overhang just because it looks cool, and then we'll continue upwards like this. Oh, hello there, big tortoise. Woo! Okay. I'm gonna need you guys' shells eventually, so yeah, there we go. Calamity, I think, makes it drop stuff which is needed for the living due in one of the Ankh Charm accessories. Really? Huh. Maybe they do and I just haven't gotten it yet. That's very possible. I don't see a frog over there. Okay. Apparently there's one around somewhere. But yeah, I just haven't seen it happen yet. I have to go back and fix every foe I commanded to do a multi-attacks and fix it so it modifies the spell as well, yeah. Unfortunate thing about just, like, mass editing stuff like that is that if you find out something doesn't work, you just have to fix a lot of shit. Been there, by all means. Yeah. But, absolutely, indubitably the worst. Yeah, they're just completely worthless. Here, I should put down some mushroom seeds also to get this stuff growing. Just while I'm working on this. This also is not, I just realized isn't complete yet, so let me fix this up a little bit. Okay. There we go, that seems alright. Thank you, Keith, for the 25 bits. Appreciate it, buddy. Have a good stream, bud. Maybe host my party stream when you're done. Yeah, sure. I've been not even checking if you've been streaming lately, to be honest, just because you haven't been streaming in a bit. So, yeah, if you got a stream going, by all means, I'll drop you a host. You're the only person I even bother to check for if they're streaming. I just don't feel like bothering with doing raids on random people anymore. So I just check if like you're streaming, or if I know Adrian's streaming, I'll host him. But otherwise, I just don't bother. It's just more work than I feel like putting into it. It's the Beetlejuice that the Derplings dropped. Oh, really? Okay. I don't think I've gotten one of those before. I heard Beetlejuice is actually just beetles. God. Is that true? I mean, we're like, what if milk is used in... You're the most potent scientific methods cannot prevent creamage. Excuse me? That's not a sentence I was... This is a terrible idea. Yeah, that's why I don't plan on permanently having anyone live there. Because the jungle is a horrible place and it's very unwelcoming. Why did that tortoise spawn in the house? That's what I want to know. He spawned inside that house. What the hell? Yeah, rip indeed, dude. You want to know what I'm doing in Minecraft right now? Hit me with it, Cyber. What are you doing? What are you doing in Minecraft right now? I'm dying to know. Absolutely dying. I gotta hear it. And we'll just make this a bit. Try and keep with a bit with the natural terrain. Yeah, I mean, it's the end of the semester, so it's not that surprising. Missing days. 5 peeps over doing Smash, though. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I'm hoping, you know, even though I'm gonna still be working, we definitely gotta try and get a few fellas together every once in a while. Do a at least, I don't know, at least like once a month maybe. I don't know. I feel like I barely get to see any of my friends anymore. we gotta start trying to do. If we make something that's like regularly scheduled, I feel like it's a lot easier to keep up with it. So I don't know. Might be something we want to check. Might be something we want to try and plan out sometime, because I really gotta start hanging with the boys a little bit more. Let's do this. But yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, I'll drop you the host for sure. He just glitched through. How does he? How? Like, from where, I guess? Like, I'm trying to know what I can do to make him not do that. Because that's very inconvenient. I mean, that being said, even, like, the trappers and shit can just kill him anyway, so... Like, it's gonna be something that can happen no matter what. That's why I just build houses above platform stairs. Yeah, but there was the fun in that. It's because you can't see things that don't exist. Cyber, you always say just the right things to hurt my feelings. Just exactly what you need to hurt my feelings. Huh. Okay. We're close to done here. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely just not gonna have... Ooh, a strange plant. Definitely just gonna... I wanted to at least buy, like, the leaf wings from while he was here, but, I kind of wanted to keep up with the building, so it just ended up happening. Imagine if we could hoik NPCs. Dude, that'd be so good. Now that you've said it out loud, I really wish we could do that. Oh. It's very regrettable. Very regrettable if that isn't a feature. Seeing the Dryad go around at incredible high speed. Jeez, yeah, that would be... Oh, there's a beetle down there now. That would be quite something. I would very much enjoy that. Maybe someday. Can someone add a mod that does that? That'd just be the stupidest thing to have in a mod, but I really want it to happen. From your mom. That's not very nice. Alright. Just do this, I guess. Alright, we're just gonna fill this in with some mushroom just so it looks cool and... There's really not gonna be anything functional that can grow down here. There's clay down here. That looks bad. I'm gonna replace that with dirt. Just so it blends better. For some reason mud. They still haven't added any blending between mud and clay. It just seems like something that they could have just done. Would have been nice, but you know, minor complaint certainly, but would be nice. Just for aesthetic purposes, if you will. All right. Oops. I hate doing this building like this where I have to like sit in this overhang. Especially again, it's just because I don't have any actual wings equipped. I just have this stupid thing that gives double jumps. Alright. That seems fine. Those frogs are really loud. I'm quite surprised. I'm impressed. I'm impressed at the audacity of these frogs. Alright, whoops, that was completely worthless. I guess if I just do that, then it can actually spread a little bit. Alright, sure. Okay, yeah, this seems fine. I think I might have this up a little bit. No, it's just easier if I do it this way. Clear these guys out. Another one there. Okay, this'll spread in due time. I think I might restore some of this overhang. Just because this is, like, pretty decent amount of room for stuff to grow, I feel like. And I want to put the house... I'm trying to figure out where I want to put the house. I could put it, like, here. Which might not be a bad call, because then it's also pretty close to this one. But I'm almost worried if it's too close to the jungle at that point, and it's, like, a trapper could just kill the NPC for no good reason. So I'm thinking of putting, like, a little bit of this back. Or even just like a little isolated island, maybe. That'd be kind of cool. No, I think I'm gonna restore some of this over because this is enough room. So I think that should be fine. Well, after I kill this tortoise, that could kill me in like 3 hits probably if I could live that long. All right, another giant tortoise shell. Sure, why not? Okay. So let's go ahead and just kind of outline this. Something like that. Whoops. Just keep it one level for now. Just easier, a little easier to work with. Alright. Something like this is what I'm looking for. So add like a little bit extra down here, and then we'll add a little bit on top. Probably here actually will allow a pathway down. There we go. This seems alright. Might even extend it all the way over here. But I think for now this is fine. Actually, It's a little more inconvenient, but I think it would actually be the most space efficient if I put the mushroom house down here. Because there's like not much that's going to be growing in this little region. So I kind of like that idea, actually. Alternatively, I could put the house like hanging from this. That might be kind of cool. Kind of like that idea. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. Like that. So we're gonna put it like here-ish. Oh my goodness, these stupid wings. So we'll put it like here. I want to make sure that the lower areas still have some room to grow things. We'll kind of throw it over here. Right in this space. Okay. Yeah, let's go for it. Get some seeds up here also. Ah, that's good enough. Okay. I'm sure one of my friends just hit me with my childhood. Remember Sonic Riders? I'm not sure I do, honestly. I really never followed, like, hardly anything Sonic. Here, I'm gonna have him move back over here. Temporarily. Oh, he already did. Perfect. Okay. Oh, he's already in there, even. Okay. He might only sell his wings at night. Let's see. Let's see what you sell over here. Yeah, he doesn't sell them right now, of course. Typical. Okay. Yeah, we'll pick those up later, then. Holy shit, one of my friends just hit me with a bat. He's not my friend anymore. That's pretty reasonable. Sonic Riders. I'm trying to... I think Sonic Heroes, I think, was the one that I played. That's the one where you could, like, play as... There was, like, a few different characters you could play as. There's one that I actually played a fair amount. It was on, like, probably the PS2 or something. I don't remember a lot of the details. But it was something along those lines. I remember actually enjoying that game quite a lot. That's the Sonic we got for the live action instead of the new one. What does that emote even mean? I'm not really sure. It's just kind of, quite frankly, it's a little bit horrifying to look at, so I just don't really think about it too much. I actually want this extended upwards a little bit more. Let's do that. Is that gonna... Okay, perfect. Alright, we can bash out this wall and put the mushroom wall here and all that stuff. We'll take care of that in a moment. Let's get rid of some of this. This. I think actually... Maybe try like a platform walkway over here. Alright. That seems okay. That's probably not necessary, actually. Put it like here. Well. Put it like here. There. That seems alright. I kinda like this. A little something different. Imagine if there was an animated movie based on the animation of the intro animation. Well, that's a lot of animation. Pac-Man World... Okay, now see, that's something I can get behind. Are you kidding me? Dude, I played a lot of Pac-Man World 2. I don't even think I played the first one that much. Now that I think about it. But man, the second one, I played a lot of that shit. That was good. I was a huge fan of that game. Okay, I do kind of want this to extend outwards a little bit more, though. Yeah, that seems fine. Another one here. I want to wait for this one to grow a little bit, but I do want to... I'm just gonna get rid of it. It'll grow when it's ready. You're digging way too deep, dude. I love that game. I love Pac-Man World 2. That's good shit, man. Bedouin Woods is one of the greatest songs in gaming history. That's something I think we can all agree on, man. That's some good shit. I have a fair amount of mushrooms. I'm okay making some extras here. Yeah, that was... Whew, that's good. That's good shit right there. Let's do that. I think that's good. Oh, that's right. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, this I think is pretty close to... Okay, that works then. This hammer is terrible, by the way. Oh, did I even make a door? No, I didn't even make one. Alright. Let me do that. Mushroom door. Okay. Alright, there we go. This hammer is so bad. I really need to make a better one. I don't really need to get rid of all the walls. Let's just get rid of let's just get rid of the essentials. That green around the edges is not really gonna hurt anyone. Do you have fire resistance on because you're one more block down and you're melted? You're gonna end up in lava. Linked Sonic from Sonic Free Riders. Oh, okay. Let's listen to Bedouin Woods a little bit here. Jesus Christ, that's loud. I'm horribly sorry, everyone. I was not. This has no reason to be that loud. Sorry. All right, hold on. We're gonna go ahead and roll with this one for a little bit. This is so this game was so good, I'm telling you. This is underrated if I've ever seen it. All right, there we go. Okay, that seems good. Let's throw this down. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Let's throw the torches down. It really is not even gonna make things that much more blue. Actually, because of that, I'm only even gonna bother putting one in. And then we'll put the other ones... What? How did that even happen? Alright. Literally can't hear it. Complete and utter silence. Oh, I made it a little too quiet. Okay. Alright. That should be reasonable. Boost that sound? Crank that shit up. Yeah, we got it. That should be better. That's about as loud as I can handle before it starts hurting my ears, so... I think that's good enough. Fishing. I already fished. And then he's gonna say, "Oh, when?" And then it's. I already fished. No more fishing. The fishing's done. It's dead. I've officially killed fishing. True. You saw me fish. I know I fish. You guys can't trick me. I have proof. I have video evidence that I already did my fishing. I'm just doing this just for aesthetic purposes. Alright. More fishing is only a good thing. There's nothing left to I started fishing and then I realized I literally had nothing to gain from fishing. That was like the series of events with me fishing, is that I discovered that I had nothing to gain from it, so I just stopped. That was literally what happened. Also it's going to be a little bit more inconvenient, but I do kind of want a few more spots for the tall mushrooms to actually grow. So as much as it's going to not look quite as nice, we're going to balance this out a little bit more. Because really the main thing I want here is for the big mushrooms to have room to grow. So those are kind of the real breadwinners. Nobody can even attempt to say anything otherwise. Oh, I've attempted and succeeded at saying things otherwise countless times. Wait, I forgot literally every level in a world had a remix. Did it? To be honest, I was not very good at that game when I was younger. So I know for a fact I haven't beaten that game, by the way. Okay. I'm gonna switch back here. But yeah, that brings back memories, man. That's such a fun game. That's definitely on the list of games that I'd like to go back to sometime, now that I'm better at video games and actually try and beat. The other main contender on that list being Rayman, which is was one of my favorite games as a kid, but I actually got some Beetlejuice. But it was like I've never beaten that game. That is very challenging game. What is this? Butane Pain Extended. All right, fine. We'll take a quick listen to this one. All right. Emulate it? I could. I have the original Rayman though. So I actually have that game and a PS1 to play it on. Alright, let's listen to them for a bit. Better if I knew Ryu was gonna say something. I don't even have to think about it anymore. I just know that he's gonna say some snide remark. God. Certainly better than I was as a literal child. By all means. Oh, we got a strange plant. That's right. Okay. So we got this, and then that. Okay. Okay. So those are the houses I want to make. Let me double check that's actually valid housing. I'm pretty sure it is. Should be. And then I'm gonna hand in the strange plant. Okay. Boop. Chlorophyte dye. That's actually not too bad. I don't think. This one's a little fun. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm digging this one quite as much. It's not bad, though. Suitable. Perfect. I'm gonna find bare basic, because that hits hard in the nostalgia testicles. Ow. Sounds painful. Alright, also thank you all my viewers for being interested in watching this Terraria stream while that's playing Pac-Man World 2 music. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much everyone who's come out tonight. We're only about halfway through our stream, so we still got some time left. I think we're mostly done with the building. I can expand this mushroom biome, and I probably will at some point. Fill in these portions here. Maybe add like a tiered design at some point. I'm not sure. Expanding it more without it... Like, I could theoretically intrude on some of this mountain. And the mushroom biome doesn't really spawn that much that's dangerous to, like, NPCs. So I can probably do something with that. But for the time being, it's going to do what I need it to do. And really quick, I'm going to go check this spider biome. Canyon Chaos had accordion. Did it really? That's amazing. Here, hold on. Let me... Spare basic. This is like one of like the first songs, right? Yeah, here we go. This is just classic, man. Some of these songs I don't even have that much memory of necessarily, but I just remember the game that they're associated with so well. Wow, this is such a good game. Alright, so yeah, there's a spider biome right up here, right? Yeah. So let's see what we got going on here. Let's see if we can't find the stylist hidden in here. Maybe at least a spider chest or something. Would be nice. Alright. Nothing interesting. Oh, this is really big. Okay. This is a massive spider nest. That's right, we're in the corruption biome, so we're actually going to get Souls of Night from this, too. Always a nice little bonus. Is that? No, okay. Some spider fangs. Oh! Ah, truffle moved in. Perfect. Oh my god, this is by far the biggest spider's nest I've ever seen. Winter Bliss Castle Crashers, though. Oh man. Castle Crash is another game I played a lot of. A lot of Castle Crashers in my youth. It's just even now, it's like a pretty fun party game to just kind of, just play with friends. It's even to this day, it holds up pretty well. Especially as far as multiplayer games go. Alright, this is just unbelievably massive. Also, all this, and I'm still not seeing... I'm not seeing a oh, there she is, never mind. Found her. No chest, though, which is... on its own is kind of surprising. Alright, there we go. Hairstyle. Still anything interesting? No, it's still just the hair. The hair dyes are pretty cool, though. Yep, no chests. No chests at all. Interesting. Not that there's that much of interest in there, and I'm sure I can craft everything anyway, but still strange. Ow, I actually was completely how was I must have been, like, webbed or something. Alright. That was a nice little trip down memory lane. This stream brought to you by Big 5 for all your fishing needs. Buy with confidence. Buy Big 5. Use code FISHMAN37X at checkout for 20% off all your fishing gear. You're certainly welcome to try. You know, if you want to try that code, you know, by all means. I still listen to Waterflame, by the way. Fucking leg and airy. Sad that more people probably know Jumper because of Geometry Dash now compared to Castle Crashers. Amazing, but rip. Once in all my worlds.
Like, only, like, 3 spiders nest at chance. Really? Hmm. Usually... maybe I've just been pretty lucky then. Most of the time when I find a spider... like, I find maybe 1 spider nest per world. And usually it's got a chest in it. Necromancer theme, though. Also AFK around spider biome for stylist. No, we got her. I just didn't see her for a bit. Webs are just semi-solid strings of cum. I mean, I guess. Not... I guess so. Just more silvery shit. I guess. If you guys say so. Do I have enough to summon another clam, too? I do, actually. Or maybe that was the same one. I don't even know. Okay. Found jumper. What even is this? I don't even know what this is.
If you're a beginner, having a cord pack like this is really helpful.
That's an ad. Jumper 2? Yeah. Is this like... is that a game? Is Jumper 2 a game? I don't actually remember, to be honest. Geometry tat. Yeah, truthfully, I'm not actually sure. Whoops. I'm not sure I'm familiar with this one. Alright. I guess... I could turn it up a little bit. Jumper is the theme of Castle Crashers. Jumper 2 is a sequel? I mean, oh, really? Okay. Okay, I thought it sounded a little bit familiar. I really could not place from what, though. Okay. That's interesting. That's really cool, actually. Castle Crashers 2? Question mark? Shard idol. How do you make this thing also? Essence of Chaos, Souls of Night. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can muster that. Whoops. What? Do I not have enough Souls of Chaos? Oh, I don't actually. So you get those from Hell, right? Oh, I guess I was overdue for exploring Hell more anyway. Okay. Oh dear, another song. Piercing Lays. Oh, the Necromancy theme. Oh god, this is from 2012. This is probably gonna be good quality. Necromancy theme though. Should play when boss fight. Well, the boss fights I have left are like new boss fights, so they're gonna have new songs. So we'll just give this a bit of a listen now. Oops, there we go. It's not too shabby. Castle Crashers had some pretty good stuff. There's a fair amount of, you know, it's good for the game, but it's not like standalone music in my opinion. This one's pretty good though. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna explore to the left, I think, here, because there's apparently some biome I haven't even seen yet. Whee! Necromancer is always one of the hardest fights for me, also. It's just a really long fight. And it's just like a huge clusterfuck most of the time. Alright, we've got pretty easy reign over this now with this mount. 3 mithril there, that's nice, I guess. When you fall out of enjoying longer bosses if you can't get past them. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, that's kind of the gist of that anyway. Let's go ahead and get this back up and running. Whoops, sorry. There we go. Okay, back to the actual game sounds. If you can handle the sound of them. There we go. Oh, what is this? Is that a... yeah, these guys can definitely drop. I think anything you kill here actually can drop whatever chaos they're called. Spirit of Chaos or Essence of Chaos, I think. Pretty sure any enemies can drop them. Alright. Hasn't been that many enemies, though, actually. Also, thankfully, I can just kind of walk on lava now. So, don't really have to worry about that anymore, which is quite handy. This is all still territory that I traversed while in that, that ill-planned wall of flesh attempt. Chaos of Chaos. Oh. Where are the enemies, man? I need to actually get some of these items. Guess I should have drank a Wrath Potion, I guess.
Jevil? Sans? I noticed, I think, I'm pretty sure Cyber at least changed his name to, was it Sandsman 37X? Let me confirm this. Okay, or J Sands 37X, there we go. And, it's someone at least. I can't actually see what their user ID is right now, which is kind of weird. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. I actually don't know who that is, to be honest. Underrune Crayons? Whose Sans is this? Scott the Waz. Alright. Oh, there's one of these guys. These Red Devils, right? Yeah. These guys can drop something kind of pretty cool weapon. Ow, they do a lot of damage, too. Alright. Okay. It's really not much of interest so far. He's gonna kill me. Oh my goodness. Does so much damage. Jeez. Just gonna. Whoops. There we go. Nut Dealer is my favorite game. Excuse me? Nutbuster is the game I play. Why are there pre 1.2 Hellforges here? Were there? I didn't actually even notice. Oh, hello. That was quite rude. Mods? I guess so. I haven't actually noticed that. Oh. Alright, cool. That was a bit ill-conceived on the enemy's part. Baseball? Why does every single bat have a baseball equivalent? Oh, that's okay, that's fine. I haven't actually noticed. Alright, I still need more of those essences, so I'm gonna go a little out of my way to kill some enemies. Can I fit through this? There we go. Oh, a bunch of hearts. That's quite handy, actually. Woo! I can't hit this guy. There we go. Okay, we got one here. That's good. Got a lockbox. Got him. Okay. I've only gotten one this whole time I've been down here. Jeez. Oh. Whew. Baseball bat. Yeah, that's such a pain. Imagine enemies not being annoying. This is fair. Megalovania, but beats 2 and 4 are swapped. What does that mean? What is happening here? I don't understand. Would you like some sheet music for Megalovania? This is kind of catchy. Nut dealer time? What is the joke? Is this just the joke? Is this the whole joke? I could honestly find that myself too. I mean, you could, but isn't it easier if someone finds it for you? Alright, this part's a little bit less catchy. This is the whole joke. I love it. Oh my god. That part of the song sounds complete. Oh, what the hell are you doing here? That was like completely different from the bass song. He's gonna die down there, and he's gonna. Okay, no, it didn't. Of course, it's one of the items I already have, though. Oh, I forgot I actually have that thing that lets... Yeah, okay. I forgot I don't even have to worry about lava, like, at all anymore. Amalgamation of synths? Whew. Oh, hey, you exist. Kind of. I don't understand this. Uh-oh. I'll be checking that, thank you. Alright, so that's Nut Dealer, apparently. Whatever that may or may not mean to you. Come back and you're listening to Nut Dealer, I approve. This is the first I've heard of it. Oh, that was actually a snipe. Blood in a jar. It attracts another pet. Not that one. Oh, it's a little bat. It's pretty cute, actually. Yeah, I like that one. We're gonna keep that one for now. Ow. Ooh. Let's try to be careful. Oh, that's a really big egg. Is this another? Yeah, another one of those weird eggs. Turn on subtitles. That song is top tier. What the? Oh, I completely forgot that you exist. Oh no, I need to. Oh well. Okay, so it's a little out of the question now. Yeah, I need to bring. I completely forgot about that. I need to bring purifying powder down here, so I can actually free that guy. Ooh. Get out of here. There we go. What hit me? I actually have no idea what hit me. Ow. Or whatever that was. Or some of the other beats 2 and 4 swapped vids. Tax Collector. He's an NPC up. Oh yeah. I forgot I put this here. Right. Alright. I still haven't found this biome, by the way. Oh, what is this? Oh. Hello. Do I have the mod that lets this guy move in? I sure hope so. Because I really don't like that the bone merchant is just like a merchant you just have to like find underground randomly. And there's like no way to get a permanent version of him. What is all this happening up here? It's like weird lighting glitches or something. Oh well. So this is just a granite biome. It's not actually a whole lot of interest here, I don't think. The Collector. Mortal Kombat 11. What is this, the crossover episode? Fact palpitator. What is this? Oh, it's a, yeah, that's really useful. Did I actually pick it up? There we go. Yeah, anything that gets me free cryonic ore is very convenient, and I approve of it, because, actually going mining just exclusively in the snow biome sounds, a little bit dull. So I'll certainly take that. Ooh! Uh-oh. There we go. Ow. Okay. Oh, there's that. Soul contract parchment. I think something else might have fallen down there, but I can pick it up later. What is this? Oh, that's the one that gives you the Cuphead pad, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Don't search up Palpitoad. Palpitoad's pretty cool. I like Palpitoad. You missed my song. Oh, is another song? Alright, hold on. Hold on. Another contract. Hell, music is trashy, I know it. Yeah, I guess so. Bone Shrizzle, but beats 2 and 4 swap. Oh, God. Boop, 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 boop. Piss man, piss in the fire. Last 5 minutes of stream, we should make J-Man read captions on Uptown Fuck. Beats 2 and 4 swapped. Oh no. I'm not sure I'm ready for something like that. This one's a little bit, this one's not quite as nice. I would have to say. Oh, that looks like a new biome over there. Oh my god. So yeah, this is definitely the new biome. Ow. Alright, well there actually is gonna be new music here, so I'm just gonna. What the hell is this? Jeez. So we're doing song suggestions now? That wasn't really the goal, because I just have to manually open them. And also there's a new biome, so I think I'm going to, and we're gonna have some bosses coming up, so I'm gonna have to suspend the song request, the manual song request system for now. Done! This is a little bit hard on the ears anyway, so maybe that's probably for the best. Alright. Anyway, back to whatever this is. So we got a new biome here, which I think is gonna, oh, well that's fine. New song probably. Oh, I didn't bring my key.
Didn't think about that. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to come back here anyway, so I guess that's fine. It's a pretty cool song. I can already tell. Oh, what is this? Burning Dark Skull. I have no idea what that is, so I'm just gonna pick it up here. What the? Despair Stone? What a strange name. Despair Stone. Alright. Oh, this stuff's really hard to crack, actually. Alright. What is this thing? Skrylar? Alright, we're getting some more essences, which is kind of the main thing I needed coming into this, so that works for me. Alright, some more I don't know, I have to assume these chests probably have different things, because this is technically a different biome than the underworld. So these chests probably have different items in them. So I definitely am going to want to check out what's in here at some point. I'm not sure what this is down here, though. Let's take a peek. That's a summon? Which one's a summon? Oh, this guy's a summon. Oh, that's one. Yeah, okay. I think I've seen that one before. Charred ore. Sounds like something I might want to pick up. Brimstone slag. There we go. So if it's an ore, does this work? Yep. Cool. That's good. Oh, I'm being lasered. Help. Ow. These guys die in like one hit, thankfully. They sure look threatening, but they're not. Most of these enemies don't actually seem that bad. Okay, there's some more down here. Boop. Ow. They sure are interesting, though. There's a lot of interesting AIs here. It's Red Skull. This really is Infinity War. If only you had a drill fish to quick dig. I can quick dig just fine, thank you very much. Get out of here. Jeez. Alright. Ooh, pick this up and run. There's a bit more down there. Whew. Alright. I'm not sure if I can even do anything with this stuff yet, but I'm just gonna collect a bunch of it since it's just in, like, really large quantities down here. That's a little bit risky. Here, let me... The enemies in this area sure are persistent, though. Give them that. Very persistent. Alright. Now you can, with only number or more of straight days of fishing. Oh, 3. 3 straight days of fishing. That sounds fun. Wouldn't that be a fun stream? 72-hour fishing stream? God, I know you guys are gonna say yes. I shouldn't have even asked. I already know what you guys are gonna answer. Jeez. Alright, what's that, 190 of this stuff already? Not too shabby. Oh, there's a house hidden all the way down there. Alright. Ow. Yes, you are correct. That stream would be very fun. For you? Maybe. Good idea. You should do it. No thanks. I think I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna give that one a hard pass. Not even a soft pass. This is a very solid pass. 72-hour fishing stream while listening to the entirety of Homestuck OST without breaks. I don't even know anything about Homestuck. All I know is that it was popular for a very long period of time on the internet, and that's about all I know. Oh, there's lava there. That's fine. Ow. Okay, maybe not fine. Okay. There isn't Rule 34 of J-Man yet. Someone fix that. I guess I would be honored. I guess. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how to process a response like that. Is it Rule 34 of Calamity waifus? I would have to assume so, to be honest. Oh, that's adamantite. I'm actually gonna take that. It's popular enough that I would expect that to be the case. Gotta dig very deep though, Angel.
Not too surprising. I'm just going to explore the rest of this just to get it on the map at least. There's not going to be anything I care about over this way. But certainly, but, yep, there we go. I just wanted to get it on the map. Okay. So that's that. We have a bunch of this charred ore, so I'm going to check what this could be used for. As a hentai dealer at some point, and this is how I know. He still has all his old contacts. Most Calamity artists just make fan art and lore hypotheticals instead of lewds. It makes, you know, makes sense. Makes enough sense. Okay, so that new biome is actually not very big. It's really not. Okay, I think we've got quite a lot of those chaos essences or whatever. So that's good. Okay. So I'm gonna store a bunch of shit. I'm gonna do some magnetizing, and then I'm gonna see what all I can make with that stuff I just picked up that I already forgot. The charred ore. Yeah. Where's the shadow key? Wait, what? Was I actually smart and put it in here? No. What? Where's my shadow key? That's a little strange. I think I can make one, right? I need more of those. I need a golden key. I don't know. I actually don't know where my shadow key went. Oh, I'm filtered for placeables. Am I still? Oh, there we go. Thank you. Completely forgot I did that. There we go. Much better. Thank you. Load for Calamity is neat because of the Lord. Trying only specifically smooth skipping stuff? I have no idea what's happening. Alright, let's just... guess we'll just do this. It's not all it's not all building stuff. There's some actual things in here. Surprisingly enough. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna keep the little bat. I like him. And he's a lot less distracting, which is kind of helpful, too. Cool. See ya. Okay. Charred ore. Charred slime. So what can I... It's a material. Am I, like... Oh, there we go. Okay. Ancient altar. Used for special crafting. Ancient basin. So this actually is incredibly unremarkable. Can make this thing, though, which is used for... Hold on. I don't know how to work my way backwards. Okay, so this is just Hellstone and Charter. Okay, so I can make this now.